your work for Wednesday, April the 29th, and we are going to be on lesson 98. And look with me at temperature. Numbers that are greater than 0 are positive numbers. Numbers that are less than 0 are negative numbers. So 0 is neither positive nor negative. So always remember that 0 is neither positive nor negative. On the number line on the following page, we show positive and negative numbers. We write negative numbers with a minus sign in front of the number. Point A, and we'll look here, is going to be read as this. So if I had a point here and this was named A, okay, let's look at this number line first, okay? This number line has everything from 0 and up is positive, and everything from 0 down, and remember, anything that keeps going up to your right is positive. Anything that keeps going this way is negative in order. So we would write point A as -3. We could read this as -3, or in other words, we could say negative and write the number 3. Okay, that's the same thing that you could say there, -3. All right, so one place we might see negative numbers is on a thermometer, okay? How many of you know what a thermometer is and what it looks like? Okay, if you don't, lo and behold, here I have a thermometer, alrighty? A thermometer is on a very cold day, could even reach and drop below 0. We've had some days where we've had negative degrees. Does anyone remember this year, or maybe in the past year, in 2019, we had a day where that hit record, and we were at negative 30, I want to say close to -30, and maybe a little colder. On a thermometer, you can have negative numbers as well. We've hit those 0 numbers or bottom numbers, negative numbers, as a city. It's Chicago or Northwest Indiana. So if the temperature is, let's suppose the temperature is 4 degrees below 0, okay, it would be right here. So notice here's the freezing point of water. I'm going to move this here. But anything here, we're going to read the Celsius, not the Fahrenheit one. Okay, the Celsius side of the thermometer here, we can see that if it's red here, this is where it is, right here. We're counting by 2s here, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then -10 here. Okay, on a cold day, if we say the temperature was 4 degrees below 0, then what it really means is -4, alrighty? -4. We could say the temperature is -4 or it's -4. All right, let's look at example 1. Example 1. The high temperature for the day was 6 degrees Fahrenheit. Or no, sorry, 6 degrees Celsius. We have two different forms of reading a thermometer. We can either call it by Celsius or Fahrenheit, okay? So, with that being said, how many degrees are there between the high and low temperatures in your example here? Alrighty, so we see here, the temperature here is marked down at 12 degrees, at -12 degrees Celsius, okay? And so you write Celsius there, okay? If the temperature for the day was 6 degrees Celsius, the thermometer shows that the low temperature was during the night. How many degrees are there between the high and low temperature? So basically what you have to do is the high temperature was 6 Celsius. Let's see. It was up to 6 Celsius here and got down to -12. So the high temperature was 6 degrees Celsius above 0. It would be somewhere around here, 2, 4, 6, right here. Let me do that for you real quick. Would be right about there. This would be counted as 2, 4, and 6. Okay, if it was at 6 degrees Celsius, we find that the thermometer indicates a temperature of how many degrees? Counting down from 0. And then we see that it stopped right at, here we have 6 degrees, and it went down to 12 degrees right about here. Okay, so how many degrees did it go down? Okay, it was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. That means the temperature dropped 18 degrees. 18 degrees lower than what it was going to be. So the difference between the high and low there is 18 degrees. So I just used my thermometer here. Using this, I counted down You could always do that using a thermometer. Now, also another way you can find the difference between the temperatures is also by subtracting. Let's look at example 2. The highest temperature recorded in Death Valley is 134 degrees Fahrenheit. The lowest temperature recorded is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Estimate the difference in the temperature. So we could use compatible numbers to estimate the difference. So we could round 34 to 135. Okay, and then we can subtract, let's see how many degrees, 15 degrees Fahrenheit from that. So minus 15, we're going to do that this way. 5 minus 5 is 0, 3 minus 1 is 2, and 1. So my answer is 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so there's about a 120 degree Fahrenheit difference there. Look with me at example 3. Julius recorded the daily high and low temperatures in the desert for a week in the table below. Look at the highs on Sunday. The high was 25, the high was 20 on Monday, the high was 32 on Tuesday, the high was 40 on Wednesday, on Thursday it was 45, Friday it was 30, and Saturday was 32, and then the low as you see there. Now remember, we have to go back to the mean, mode, range, and those 3 things here. What is the median high temperature for the week? So if you put those in order, what they want you to do is the high temperature, put those in order, and then find the median. Okay, the median for that week, if you put them in numerical order, you would have all the numbers in order from this way: 20, 25, 30, 32, 32, 40, 45. What is the median there? The middle number, all right? The median is 32. So the median for that, for the reading for those daily temperatures would be 32 degrees Celsius. Letter B. What was the mode of the low temperatures recorded? What was the mode? So how do we find the mode? It is the most frequently recorded low temperature, and it is what? Okay, for the low temperatures there. Okay, what do you see there in the low? I see 11, 13, 15, 23, 25, 15, and 15, and 15. So that means that the most recorded number was the number what? 15. So that's what the mode is, the number that appears the most in a set of data. Okay, letter C. What was the range of the temperature for the week? So we would have to put all these in order again, or not necessarily in order, but remember that is the difference between the highest number and the lowest number. So if we subtract 45 minus 11, we get the number 34 degrees Celsius. Alrighty, so that is a lesson for today, and today you're going to do lesson practice here by using the scale there, the thermometer, sorry, that they've given you. You're going to answer numbers A through F for lesson practice on page 640, and then you're going to skip to doing lesson 98 written practice, okay? And that is it for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be glad to help. Bye-bye.